Hello, this is John Kvale, and I know you're getting a lot of videos this week, and I'm trying to keep my head in front of this light. It's a little bit trickier than you would think. I'm going to push myself over here and get to the actual September financial planning capital market review. This is going to be short because you had earlier this week, you got the newsletter video, but I've got two important things. One is for our personal financial planning tips. For those of you that are new, we do this in an audio video podcast format. So if you're driving down the road, keep your hands on the wheel. I always say that. I know it's losing its funniness, but it still needs to be said. So in the month of September, which it's hard to believe it's almost gone. That means Q4 is coming up. I did an article on most popular email providers and the importance of, if you don't want to use that platform, it may be neat to go ahead and get your name. Not neat. It may help you save some angst to go ahead and get your name on that platform. And in this post, those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm pointing to the link. What we did for the family as the kids were born and when these platforms came online, I have Yahoo, Google, Hotmail, Outlook as and I got my name on all of those. And the whole reason that I did those, John Kvale at Gmail, is so somebody else wouldn't do that and then think that I was emailing them. And yes, some of you guys came back, and it's great. I love when y'all interact and said, John, my name is not that, unique. Okay, I get it. But if you can, then it's a good idea. Again, even if you don't use it, it's for your own protection. So a little bit of housekeeping and cyber protection. This is what I really wanted to get to. I felt a little bit like a late, great breaking reporter. So we've talked about this, and I won't beat you up on this. The Federal Reserve, those of you that are in listen-only mode, I've gone down to the second and very recent article. We've been talking about when the Federal Reserve is going to slow the asset purchases. Right now, they're purchasing mortgage and treasuries on a monthly basis in order to keep interest rates down and give the market plenty of capital. That's what they're about to change that. And the reason that we've taken extra note and personally listening to the speeches and reading the material is I didn't really want to read somebody else. We try and give you all original material here. Well, I listened to the speech. I'm getting long on this, but I think it's worth you listening to. I listened to the speech middle last week, and then I read the journal, read all the different financial reporting, and no one seemed to come up with the same thing. Everybody, all my contacts, all my points of reference said, yeah, Powell said about the same thing. I disagreed. I said no. He was very stern. Number one, that he was very stern that rates are going to taper and it tapers coming soon. And also, oddly enough, that he was angry. Our favorite Robert Kaplan and the Federal Reserve of Philadelphia had some transactions that gave bad optics. And in the post, I said, I hope this isn't a career, occupational problem, because we really like Kaplan. Well, unfortunately, it was. This post came out Monday at 10:30, and by 5 o'clock that evening, both of the reservemen had retired. Of course, that you know what that means, that they were asked to step down. So we'll miss Kaplan. We kind of broke some news. It was interesting that everything kind of went the way it went. Certainly a little bit disappointing, but I understand it. And a little bit of breaking information. That's not our goal here. Our goal is really more to inform, but I found it interesting that our deciphering, or my deciphering, was kind of breaking news a little bit. So there you have it. That's a long-winded September. I was trying to keep it short, but I wanted to tell you, I'll probably put this in another post because I know that not everybody listens to the whole video. But we got the video going on your phones now. Have a good day. We'll talk to you at the end of October, and thank you for your time.